Hey y'all, Chuck here, Paige. So it's time for another weekly update and a question and answer. I got quite a few questions, so let me tell you what happened this week. Of course, school. Schools, I can read and I can write. It's amazing. Problem is I don't understand a lot. The teacher right now is concentrating on me learning how to write. And it's weird because the sentence is that, and like in English it's broke out, like what, when, where, how. Well, in Thai, everything's compressed all together. So not knowing the word, it's difficult to dissect the words out of the block of sentences. So I've gotten pretty good at it. My vocabulary's gotten a lot better, but I can write pretty good, and I can read, and I can sound the word out good. It's just I don't understand most of them. So anyway, one step at a time. I wanted to be able to read and write first. I think that'll help me. The grammar part will help me with the vocabulary, which is coming up soon. So health check. Me and Paige got we went next door to the clinic here. They do a lot of stuff at the clinic over here. But just not too long ago, I had my blood pressure went up because my blood pressure pills had expired, and I wanted to make sure. We bought new pills, and I'm fine now. But I wanted to get a checkup. I hadn't gotten one in a while, so I went over there to get a checkup. And while I was there, the doctor made her get a checkup too. So we got blood tests, we got x-rays to check our heart, our lungs, a cancer test, checked our liver, kidneys, did a bunch of blood work. She got a pap smear, and I didn't get a colonoscopy this time. He said I could wait, which I was pretty happy about. Anyway, the whole thing cost us 2,700 baht. It was like $77 for the whole damn thing. So the outcome of the results was Paige is deficient in calcium. Oh, potassium, I'm sorry. So she's got to eat like 50 bananas a day. So she's got to eat a lot more bananas. It's pretty common for Thai people because, there's a lot of potassium in beans, and they don't eat beans in Thailand. Paige is allergic to beans. It gives her gas. So I think that's the fun of eating beans. Anyway, so she got to eat a lot of bananas. But a lot of Thai people are deficient in potassium. Anyway, everything else was good. The doctor said my heart was a little enlarged. It was bigger than normal, mostly probably because having high blood pressure most of my life and not getting it treated up until the last probably 10 years. So, but anyway, everything else came out perfect, and no problem with the heart as long as I don't start smoking and becoming obese and not exercising. So it can easily be. What happens is your heart gets, if it's too big, it requires a lot more oxygen, so you can have a heart attack if your heart doesn't have enough oxygen, of course, right? So I want to give another YouTube blogger a shout out. He's done a lot of vlogs in the UK, and he's also done quite a few in Thailand, and he's a really hard-working, nice guy. I want to give him a shout out. He's got a lot of good information. He's a pretty entertaining guy. I'll give you the link to him. It's good to look at all different kinds of people's perspective on what's happening in Thailand. Some of my content you might not be interested in, some of his you might not be interested in, but if you watch everybody's, you can get a pretty good idea of how people live in Thailand. I'll give you the link in the comment section to him. I made a shopping video. I had a lot of likes, but I got a lot of comments, and I asked for the criticism. I do appreciate it. You know, you can't get better at anything unless you can get some constructive criticism. So my thought was that I would go into the store and I would kind of run through everything and video just about what they have. And if you had any questions or there was a particular item that you were interested in knowing more about, then I would touch on that. That was my thought on the whole mission. So, but the complaint was that I ran through everything and they weren't able to see the prices. But it would have taken me a long time to create that video, and I don't think you would have suffered through 2 hours of, you know, deodorant. You know, there's too much stuff in there to go through. But you know, another thing is that in some of the stores, they really don't like you putting your camera up. There has been a lot of it, not a lot, but some videos on department stores, and a lot of guys, they conceal their camera. But I just kind of did it inconspicuously, and I tried not to film where there was actually people standing, because you know, Thai people they're only camera shy in front of a video camera, but to take a picture, they're like, you know, they don't know you, but they want to take a picture because you're filming. So if you have a video camera, like, hey, what's up with that? So I'm kind of dodging that. But anyway, I'll try something different on the next one and try to slow it down some. Try to figure out a way to make it watchable so you don't get seasick. Anyway, sorry about that. Songkran. I had a lot of awesome comments about the Songkran festival. We had a great time. There was actually a lot of footage, but it was all pretty much the same. So I kind of bunched everything up into about a 20-minute clip. So anyway, thanks for all the comments. I want to give a shout out to Thor Sigurdsson's. Thor, what an awesome name, Thor. He wants to sponsor No Time to Be Sad. He contributed $3 to a Patreon account. Thank you very much, Thor. We appreciate that. That's about all that happened pretty much this week. I take that back. Paul Red's birthday, my father-in-law. I made a video of that. That was pretty fun. We actually today's Sunday, and we usually have a little get-together tonight. Are we tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. We still are having a get-together tonight. Oh, not tonight?
No.
Okay.
We'll get tomorrow.
Tomorrow, because Faye, our friend who came here that lives in America, she's Thai. She's going back home tomorrow, so she's been here, 3 months now? She's going back home, and we're going to have a little celebration party, of course. But yeah, the birthday party was pretty fun. Made a video on that. I hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, I got quite a few questions, so let me get to the questions. Craig Vitor asked, did I price the hot water heaters? He's talking about my film clip of the store. Yeah, I made a close-up of all the hot water heaters that are there. The one that's the most expensive one here on the right, that's the one that I have, that we bought in our bathrooms upstairs. And they don't, if you turn the dial all the way up, you burn yourself. I mean, it works really good. It's really efficient. It's the most expensive one, but it's the most efficient in my mind anyway, I think. But, I haven't turned the hot water on in, I don't know, a month now. The water's, I take at least 4 showers a day. I don't know how many you take, but it's hot, and I haven't turned the hot water on at all. And I wouldn't say the water's cold. It's cool. German 411 asked if I had a 25th ID tattoo. He was in the 25th and 2nd and 16th. Yes, I was in the infantry unit back in early 90s, the 25th Infantry. I started out in the think the second, I don't remember, it was a short period of time, but as soon as I got there, they moved me to headquarters command, which is a big building by the Olympic-sized swimming pool, the one they try to kill you and drown you in when you first get to the base. But yeah, it was there during that time, the last light infantry unit in the United States Army. Had a great time. Yeah, glad it's over. He also asked what happened to Paige's first husband who brought her to America. He has seen some negative marriages between military guys. So Craig made an assumption, I guess, from his past experiences from he saw from Asian women and military guys. Well, I went through this a few times in other vlogs. I know you probably haven't watched all of mine. I don't blame you. Paige went to America when she was 16 years old to go to school. So she had some choices to either go to university here or go to America. So she went to America to go to school. In Thailand, 1st through 6th grade is free, and then another 1st through 6th you have to pay for your books and supplies and stuff like that. So she decided to go to America and then go to university in America. But she met her husband in America, who was a Thai guy. So just like some marriages, it just didn't work out. So she didn't go there to get married. She didn't go there to find a husband. She got married to a Thai guy who was a citizen, but was from Thailand, right? Was he born in Thailand? Yeah. I never met the guy. But I heard a lot of wonderful things about him. So, yeah. But anyway, no. She was already a citizen before me and her even met. But the whole soldier thing, I know a lot of guys that are married to Filipino, Korean, Japanese, and they are, just like any marriages, sometimes they just don't work out. But the ones that I remember, they were great. It's a different relationship sometimes when you mix cultures like that. Mine and Paige's relationship's wonderful, so. Right? Okay. Just checking. Sam the Man said, Songkran reminds him of Mardi Gras, and asked, do they throw beads or other objects like plastic cups? Why do they throw water? Do they have fireworks? No, they don't throw any beads. Plastic cups, well, I was throwing a big bucket of water trying to soak everybody, and every now and then I'd grab the little pail in the bucket, and when I threw it, I'd knock the crap out of the side of the truck or somebody on accident. But typically, no, we don't throw objects at people. No fireworks, none at all. Why do they throw water? I asked Paige last night, I said, Paige, why do they throw water, on the Buddha and, have the water festival? Her reply was, I don't know, maybe it's time to clean the Buddha. That's a wonderful thought. Thai people don't overthink things like we do, but I'm going to answer your question for you. So, a long time ago, the Thai people believe that water purifies the soul and cleanses you from bad luck. They of course also bring good luck. Water cleanses your soul and brings you good luck and fortune for the next year. But back in the day, it started by locals pouring water over the Buddha to cleanse the Buddha. So the page is actually correct. So it's used to cleanse the Buddha. And from that, they took the water and they poured it over to bless the elders and their family members for good luck. And just kind of trickled it over their shoulders and poured it in their hand. But since then, it's become like a blown-out water fight festival. So, but they still do practice the old tradition as well, also. But hope that answers your question. Wet Love 4 asked, what is the white cream on the face and why? The white baby powder, cooling powder. Thai people love baby powder and cooling powder. What it is they take the baby powder or the cooling powder and they make a paste and they put it on your face. They do that all year. If I go outside right now, I'll see somebody with white crap all over their face. But it's because it's hot. It's really hot. They don't make a paste normally. They just put baby powder all over. The page will come out of the bathroom looking like a ghost. And I still think it's funny, but it keeps you from sweating. We don't do that in Western culture, but if you do put it on you, the cooling powder, as long as you don't put it in certain places, feels pretty good, actually. So, baby powder paste. Chris Jones asked, how much is jackfruit in Thailand? He saw some at his local HEB store for $1.25 a pound. Jackfruit grows all over the place out here, but it is, I got some prices here for you. Let's see, a half a kilo is 50 baht, but it's already peeled and it's in a bag with no skin. I think in America it comes with the skin still on it and you have to peel it. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever bought it there, but I have seen it there either whole, frozen, in the frozen section, or I've seen it cut up in pieces. I don't know if they sell it already peeled, but if it's not peeled, then you're paying extra for that skin on the weight for the pound. A whole jackfruit is 300 baht for the whole thing, but these jackfruits weigh between 4 and 5 kilograms, which is about 11 pounds for the whole thing. Would cost you about $8.50. About 70 cents a pound, 77 cents a pound, something like that. Patty Stern Jacob asked, do people here use a lot of dairy, milk, or cheese? And because she doesn't see a lot of it on our table, she said she can't imagine milk tasting good with Thai food anyway. But they don't use milk, like dairy milk with Thai food, but a lot of Thai food, well, some Thai food is made with coconut milk, which is pretty good. Dairy, typically no, they don't drink dairy. Now most Thai people have to make themselves drink milk or soy milk. They like to drink soy milk too. But we buy it in a box, and they sell a lot of different kinds of it. But we try to drink at least 2 boxes of milk a day. But no, Thai people are probably deficient in calcium as well. Paige wasn't because she's been in the United States too long, so we drink milk a lot there. Plus she likes ice cream, so, But they don't drink milk a whole lot. A lot of Thai people are lactose intolerant. Anyway. James Press, this is the last question. James Press was referring to my shopping video and asked were that first couple bikes that I showed, were they folding bikes? Yeah, I've never seen a folding bike in my life. They're very popular here in Thailand. I'm sure they're probably popular in a lot of places. I've just never seen them. But yeah, you can fold that little thing up and stick it in the trunk of your car. But the gear ratio sucks in it. I don't know. I don't understand how they can drive. A lot of people will ride that thing, dress up in their little competitive suits and go ride with the big bikes. It's kind of funny to see. So anyway, that's it. I appreciate all the new subscribers and the wonderful comments. I appreciate all the new support for the channel. If you like the channel, please subscribe. If you got a comment or got a question, please leave it. I'll try to answer it the best way humanly possible for you. But we've got the end of the month. We plan on taking off to go on a trip. I know I keep telling you this, I just want to let you know that we're going to Phuket. We might be going to Krabi and Phi Phi Island. I don't know how long a trip is going to be, I guess until we get tired of having fun away from home and decide to come back. So I'm guessing probably 2 to 3 weeks, probably a couple weeks we'll be gone. So I'm not sure. But it ought to be exciting. We don't really have a plan. That's the way we kind of roll now. We just got an idea where we're going to go, and then we're just going to go, right? So, anyway, thanks for watching us and listening to me blah, 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 blah. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Oh, I forgot one more thing. I've had some requests on making a video on showing you how to make awesome bread. So I'm gonna put a little vote tab up front. If you wanna see a video on how to make bread here in Thailand, just vote yay or nay, and I'll put one together for you. Okay, again, thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.